Anthony, welcome to Atlanta.
Thank you, bro.
How you liking it here?
Yeah, I like it, man. I went to the aquarium. I was just trying to kill some time. I'm out in the Olympic Park, doing my running, and yeah, the weather's amazing, so I can't complain.
A rich history of combat sports, man. I mean, fights of all time have happened here. Matt Evans versus Chuck Liddell, Dustin Poirier versus Matt Barcelona versus Israel Adesanya. Is it exciting to find a place like this where MMA well appreciated and respected?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Not only that, the boxing history with the Olympics here that happened. There's a lot of history in this place, and I've never fought here before. So yeah, I'm excited to be out there and perform in front of my fans out here.
Chain game is on point. Who's your jeweler?
Harry Glenberg from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He's been my jeweler since I started.
So, Anthony, you're the former lightweight champ, the former UFC lightweight champ, but you're not just a fighter. You opened your own barbershop. You've opened a sports bar. You've made a lot of good investments. What kind of message would you send to younger fighters about managing their money so they have something to show when their fighting careers are over?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I talk about this a lot with my fighters. I also have fighters that are up and coming under me. Just managing your money and actually pursuing other things. Because fighting, you can only get 3 fights a year, 4 fights a year max if you're lucky, and not everybody's blessed with a long career like myself. I've been fighting since I turned 19, man. So I've been at it for a long time. So I had a lot of experiences with the just straight focusing on fighting, other businesses, injuries that took me out for years at a time. So yeah, I think I would just suggest guys just obviously focus in on their fighting, make as much money as they can with their fighting, but then reinvest. Without them investments, you have no continuous streams of income, and I felt it, man. When I had a year off and I didn't have any other incomes, I felt that that's what maybe made them decisions to figure out how to make income other ways.
So you made your pro debut in 2007, and anytime in doing law, I can imagine it's easy to get burnt out, take breaks at times. How do you keep that flame and passion for this?
Yeah, I would say, man, the fighting just it does it for you. This isn't like a sport that you play. You see it all the time, man. Guys, lose their lives doing this sport and boxing and combat sports. So for me, the motivation is obviously being the best in the world, the best that I can be is the straight motivation. But taking care of my body. I take pride in how my face looks after a long career. I don't have crazy cuts. I don't have bad looking face compared to some other guys. My defense is something I really focus on. My coach taught me that. If you want a long career, your defense has to be just as strong as your offense. So I think that's something I take pride in is how I look and making sure that my face looks the same after every fight.
You've accomplished everything in the sport. There's a perfect crowning achievement and exit plan for your long and illustrious career.
Nah, I don't really think about an exit plan, man. I'm only 35 years old, so I think I did so much early in my career that people just remember me from the beginning of the sport, honestly. When this sport became popular and social media just popped up, that's when I was making my claim to fame. But I feel like I'm still hungry, I'm still motivated, I'm still training with some of the best in the world, and I know my skill set. I still have a lot more to prove.
Lastly, Anthony, Ray is a tough and experienced southpaw. And I mean, his game is pretty meaty. What he brings to the table. Is this a fight where you can take more risks and we'll get to see the signature Anthony Showtime and Flash?
You know what? This season format changes up all that. I said it in my last fight. I'm going to approach these fights a lot smarter. I don't want to go out there and force anything. If I see the opportunity, you bet I'm going for that. But I'm going to take this fight just like I said in the beginning of the season. I'm going to be smart. I'm not going to force any Showtime moves. I'm not going to try jumping off the cage unless the opportunity's there. And if it is there, of course, I'll take that. But I'm gonna be smart in these fights. I'm gonna try to snipe this guy from the outside. I don't think he's fought a striker like me with the dynamic movements and the things that I bring to the cage. So yeah, I think I'll be smart this fight.
Appreciate it. Best of luck this Friday, and welcome to Atlanta.
Thank you, bro.